morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm Kathy Grandstaff, and we are located in Central Ohio. I'd love to know how many times I've said that. If you are new to us, if you go below the video on YouTube and hit subscribe, we would really appreciate it. And you will also be notified every time we post a new video of the litters that we have. So the other thing, a couple things, you're always welcome to call me if you have questions. I don't mind whatsoever. And we do videos every week, sometime between Monday and Saturday. If they're not on there by Saturday, you know there's something really going on at our house that we can't do videos. So, but we try really hard to get videos on first of the week. Sometimes we don't make it till Wednesday or Thursday, but this week we're going to try and get them all on Monday. One thing, when you see the pictures, I did shoot new pictures of these puppies today. You'll probably see the video first. So if you check the website later on, probably this evening or tomorrow, you'll see the new photos. I have a bunch of pictures I'm getting ready to put on, and these guys are one of them. So sometimes it takes me a while to get them all on, but there will be new photos on this week. So we're downstairs today. This is a litter of Schnauzers, and these are Pepper's babies. These were born on Thursday, the 12th, and this is the 16th. Makes them 4 days old. So I microchipped them this morning. I did their tails and their dew claws, so that's all finished. This is her very first litter of Schnauzers. And we bred her to Kobe. So this is his first litter of Schnauzers with us. Usually we've bred him this year so far. He's had Schnoodles. This is his first litter of Schnauzers. So there's 2 little girls in this litter, and there's 3 males in this litter. I know on your end of this, they look black. They're not black, they're salt and pepper. And I'll show you how we know that. And a lot of people, when they have puppies, especially like this one, they'll say, oh, that's a black puppy. No, it's not. These are all salt and peppers. This is a blue merle, and I think this is going to be chocolate merle, but I got to look at the nose. Golly, you can't tell if it's a black or a brown. Yeah, it's a chocolate. This has got a black nose, so this is a blue merle. Chocolate merles always have a chocolate nose, and that looks like, tentatively right now, we're going to fill in with a chocolate nose. The other guys in here are going to have a black nose, and I don't anticipate blue eyes in this litter because there's 2 merles in here, and Mom is not a merle and Dad is a merle. He does not have blue eyes, but that doesn't mean he can't throw blue eyes. So there's a possibility that the merles could have, but I would be leaning more to the part that they don't have. But we'll see. Time will tell. We'll know at about 4 weeks old what color those eyes are going to be. But I'll be shocked if they're blue. It's kind of like not in the cards, but you know what? There's been stranger things happen. So these guys' eyes will open at about 12 to 15 days old. And there is one that is significantly a little smaller than the rest, probably because of Dad's side of this. Pepper has a sister with us that she's probably every bit of 16 pounds. I would say somewhere between 16 and 17 pounds. So there is a chance that even though Daddy is 7 to 9 pounds, these could go probably anywhere from 9 to 13 pounds. I think it'll be a smaller litter in size than it would have been if they were both out of miniature size Schnauzers. So we'll see. So we're going to go through, we're going to give you microchip numbers. We'll do weights on these guys, let you see where they are now. Just a little bit of information about us. If you are interested in one of these puppies, there is a waiting list. And once that waiting list is full, if there's only 1 or 2 people on there, as soon as they pick, then I'm going to turn it on to the general public. Otherwise, if people keep adding to the list, then picks of the litter will be in the order you're on that list, and we'll just keep the list on there till the last person that's on that list takes a pick, and if there's any left, we'll just put them on the internet for sale. So these guys will get their first bath at 2 weeks old. We wait till their eyes open. They're picked up and handled every day. We check sizes and how they're doing and make sure they're eating well. And this one says, I am not comfortable. I'm turning over. Are you trying to get over on your back? You want a little bit of assistance? How about that? We'll mash you in there. Does that help? There you go. They really do like to still be swaddled, so the tighter we can keep them, the calmer they are. They're all microchipped, so we'll know a microchip number here, and you can keep track of who's who in this litter. And this one says, I'm really not happy. I'm gonna go ahead and turn back over. Maybe, maybe not. What else can I throw at you? When the time comes and these guys, for them to go home, I don't do Sunday pickups unless it's just an absolute necessity, and that would be in the afternoon only. Usually we do Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, and I like them out of here before 10 weeks old. I doubt if these guys can be spayed and neutered because of their size. She says, I am stretching. They're just like kids. Honestly, they're just like human babies. They stretch, they grunt, they twist, just like babies do. It's a riot. They're just like human babies. It's just they're another critter. Let's see, what else can I tell you? If you do purchase a puppy from us, and we'll remind you this down the road too, we like them into the vet for a well check at your vet for within the first 3 days you get them home. And that way you're guaranteed, that solidifies your guarantee as long as you have it checked. That way you know the puppy's healthy, we know our vet didn't miss something, and everybody's good. So that is what we do ask, is they go to your vet within the first 3 days when you get them home. They'll go home starting about 8 weeks if they don't look like their size is going to let them accommodate being spayed and neutered. And and I think most of these will be able to go home between 8 and 9 weeks old. So we'll just kind of keep that in mind as we go along. And they may make it big enough to be spayed and neutered. We'll have to just wait and see. My vet won't touch them unless they're about 3.5 pounds. So I don't know where we're going to fall in that. Of course, at this age, it's her first litter, and we don't have a history on her yet with that. So other than that, I can't think of a whole lot. Each week when you see the videos, like the video we shot today that you're seeing at the top of her website, we will move it to the bottom of her page. We never take it off, and the new one goes on the top. So each week, if you want to go back and look at past videos, they will be at the bottom of her page and still available. And I do not take them off of YouTube even once they go home. So I have YouTube videos that go years back, and I think you'd have to have a couple months to sit and see all the YouTube videos that are still on there. So we do leave them on for quite a while. All right, so other than that, I guess we'll get started. Like I said, we have salt and peppers in here. You're gonna roll right in my hand. That'd be great. There you go. So this is a salt and pepper. This was easy to tell. So see the back of this one's head looks brown. That's gonna be salt and pepper. You see the belly. This is gonna be salt and pepper, and it will look just like her mother. She is a phantom. She's got the light coloring under her tail, which shows us that she's marked like a phantom. Her mother's a phantom. You can see this light gray up to her knees, and on the back legs it's light gray coming, and it'll go up to her belly and stop. She's going to have light gray on her cheeks, which will probably turn white over time. So she'll have this white trim on the legs, white trim eyebrows, white trim on her cheeks. And ears are completely closed. I'll show you an ear if you've never seen the inside of a baby's ear. She says, don't touch my ear. She's turning her head every time I touch her ear. That show you it's closed. So yeah, that'll let you see. This will open up the same time that her eyes open up. She says, don't touch my ear. So it's we'll be able to tell when the eyes are getting ready to open because they'll start getting little flakes of skin all on the inside of their ears. So right now all she hears is mumbles and grumbles. Are you going to get on top and roll up? Is that what you're trying to do? She says, it's warm up here. All right, so let me see. We're going to see what this one weighs. We'll probably start cutting toenails next week. This one has a little bit of white on her chin. She has white on her chest. She has white on the back toes on this back foot. And that's about it for the white. I'm going to lay you on your back because I know it's cold. All right, so we're going to see what she weighs. She is 7.6 ounces. She says, ooh, that woke me up. That was cold. All right, lay you down. Oh, microchip number. Okay, first day on the job. 3660 is her microchip number, and she will always have that number. It's not the only number. There's about 14 numbers to that, but it's easier just to give you the last 4. But you'll have all 4 on her little slip that you get with the microchip from the microchip company on there, so you can see the whole chip. Where did you go? This is you. So this is the other female that's in here. Look at this pudgy little fat face. From the side, you can really see these wrinkles. Looks like a little bulldog. This is a little Merle. She's got really pretty markings. Really pretty markings. And I'm pretty sure she's a phantom. Yep, she's a phantom. She's got white under her tail. So when I turn her around, you can see the white stripe. She's got the white cross across her chest. She already has white up both back legs. She's got the gray up to her knees, which I think this is probably going to turn white, but her merling will always stay Merle. Let me give you I forget what it was. 3655 is her microchip number. And let's see what you weigh. She is 8.6 ounces. She's fat. She's a little fat thing. All right, so the rest of these are boys. Are you going to lay still? She says, I really don't want to. I'm going to scoot your way. Are you there? Okay. So this is a salt and pepper also. Looks black, I'm sure. But you can see beside this, behind these ears, this kind of brown color. And that means it's going to turn salt and pepper. He is a phantom. He's got the phantom markings under the tail. So these legs are going to turn. They're already getting silver up to the knees. The backs don't show it yet, but their feet are starting to show. Sometimes when they're really dark, it takes a little bit to come through. And you can really see the salt and pepper coming on the side of his body. And he's got a little bit of white on both back toes, a little bit of white on that front toe. What's your chest look like? He has just this little tiny spot, and I think he has, can you put your head up just a sec? He says, nope. He has a white spot under his neck. I knew that was hiding there. I saw that when I did his pictures. 3650 is his microchip. 3650 is his microchip. And you are 8.4 ounces. He says that's really cold. All right, let's do this little guy. This is the littlest one in the litter, and it's tiny. This one is also, this one is also salt and pepper. Got white on the tips of the toes on the front, white on both back feet. See what your chest looks like. Has big white spot on the chest. And this one is a little harder for you guys to probably see, but behind these ears, he's getting that reddish color, which turns salt and pepper. There, you can kind of see it when I peel that back a little bit. He says, okay, that's enough. And on his belly, you can really see salt and pepper coming underneath there. So this will be a salt and pepper like pepper. Salt and pepper like pepper. All right, 5.6 ounces as of today. Nope, come over here, Munchkin. I know it, I see you. I'm gonna change this a little bit. All right, where's the other one? Oh, it's the Merle. I was gonna say, who did I miss? You guys are getting cold down here. It is cold down here. My husband has the air conditioner on, and he's like a polar bear. This one is the blue Merle. This is a male. So you have boy plumbing. He also has a big white spot on his chest. He's got white under his throat. And he is a phantom. So these legs are turning white up the front of the feet. He says, put me down. It's going to have a black nose. Got a little bit of merling on those front toes. And there's white on those front toes. And this one is 3652 is his microchip number. There's a picture of his back and his coloring on his back. He's got a lot of merling on his coat. All right, let's see where you're at. So 8 ounces on the button. So that'll give you an idea how everybody's doing in colors. We haven't had a salt and pepper female for a long time. And we kind of knew that we were going to get some salt and peppers out of that. But we weren't sure how many, and so we were surprised. We got a couple Merles out of it, which we thought we would because Dad's a Merle. So We're going to get them back out of here, get them to mom. So I hope you enjoyed their videos. They're doing really good. That's a boy. This is the girl, I think. Yep, that's the girl. That's the girl, and this is the tiny one in the center. So, and they're going to go everywhere. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions at all, or if you would like on the waiting list, you're more than welcome to give me a call. I don't need that puppy purchase contract that you see at the top to get on a waiting list. All I really need is a text from you with your first and last name, your address, your phone number on your text, and the name of the mother that you would like to be put on the waiting list for. So that'll get you on there sometime that same day I do that. And we do ask for a $400 deposit to hold your spot. You can do that by Zelle, which is the cheapest way to do it, or you can do it by PayPal, but they charge 4%. So it would be $416 by PayPal, or it would just be $400 by Zelle. And you have to have me in your phone as Catherine Grandstaff and my phone number, not Wendy Hill Kennel. See, that's why we sit right at the table edge, so when they go rolling, they don't keep it going rolling. So have a great day. Call me if you have any questions about this litter or mom or dad, and we'll be glad to answer anything we can for you. And so for today, we'll see you next week, and there'll be some new pictures on later today.